Hey guys, how you doing? Ray here again. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it's Nitro Kyosho. What I have here is my team associated Monster GT 4.60 Special Edition. Today I had a recurring problem that I had experienced last week where I was driving it and it was running beautiful, and then I don't know, it seemed like a quarter of the tank in or close to half a tank in, it would just die. And usually that's a sign of a couple of different things. So the first thing I was going to do was I was going to replace the glow plug. Usually when a vehicle can't run for too long by itself, it's usually a weak glow plug, but I opted not to do that. My first thought was that I saw some air bubbles, so I had taken this off of the carburetor and used the bulb primer here to push out some of the air, reconnected it, and it seemed to run a little bit better, but then it did it again. So these things really aren't that complicated. There's not a whole lot of things that can cause that kind of a problem. One would be a bad glow plug that's just weak and can't hold it the strength anymore in there. Another could be if you had holes in the either of these lines, in the gas line or the return into the exhaust line there. So what I did was I looked inside the tank. I'm just picking that up, and I looked down inside there, and I noticed, I pulled this up and out, and I noticed that this was the problem. What had happened was the gas line like this had fallen off on the inside part, and this connects into the clunk system, alright, which is a system where they call it the clunk, where if the truck will flip upside down, it'll move up and it'll keep running. You can run upside down. So basically what I did to fix that was I just pulled this plug out here and then just pulled out the little rubber seal around it. I took a screwdriver and popped these little clips here, if you can see that, this one and this one, just popped them down to lessen the strength of the springs in the tank. And then I just took probably about a 3-inch piece of fuel tubing and fed it down into here. Then you can open this up, see the fuel tubing, and you can kind of work it over with the screwdriver. And once I got it over into this area, I took a pair of these like needle nose pliers here that don't have any grip or any kind of what do you call it, like teeth on it, basically. So I didn't want to tear the fuel tube, so I used these and just basically pull the tube and I pull it up and I pull it out the top of this, straightened it, because when it goes down there it has to go, you can see where it goes in there. Let me lift this up so you can see inside there. I'm having a little trouble here, guys. Alright, my thumb. You can see it right there where it plugs into the clunk system down there. Alright? And the clunk system's connected with the gas filter. Alright? And basically I just pulled it up, and then I took the set of these and just pushed it on there, and then just brought it through this hole again, trimmed it, plugged it in, and put it back together. And everything is running great. The fuel tube was just a little eroded, and I think the tips of it just kind of got worn out and it fell apart. So I put a piece of the low-C ultra fuel tubing in there. It's a good idea to change these once a year, whether they need it or not. The fuel tubing is cheap, and it'll alleviate you having any types of problems like that. But in case you do get that problem, don't freak out. You can get in the tank and you can work around it. So it's back, it's running great again. It's just a little tip, okay? So if anybody comes upon a problem like that, and you're having a problem where the truck keeps dying because of the fuel issue, definitely check that out, guys. Alright, and that's probably your problem, and it's just a little 2-3 inch piece of fuel tube and a quick fix. So anyways, I hope that you got a tip off of this. This is for the Monster GT truck. I don't know if other Monster trucks run the same kind of a fuel system, setup inside there with the clunk system and everything. Associated does. So if you do have this particular truck, that is a quick, easy fix. So hope that you got a little bit out of this video. Hope you got a little tip out of it. And I thank you for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, it's Nitro Kyosho. Thank you.